we have the Filipino community of USA.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Samantha Amelia Montejo Roberts. I come all the way from United States of America. I am a registered physical therapist. At the same time, I'm a business entrepreneur. I started my own company known as Silver Lining Therapy, which caters to the greater LA area, such as West Hollywood, Beverly Hills. And the reason why I came here, the reason why I joined, because I want to pursue my advocacy, which is to start my own organization, which caters to the elderly members of the LGBTQ of Cebu, known as ABBAS, also known as Asosasyon sa mga Bayot ug Babaihan Anyo 50. And hopefully, as I establish this organization, I will be able to establish and start shelter or senior living facility for the elderly of the LGBT community. And as far as I know, I believe I am very well experienced, at the same time well versed with how to run such facility, and hopefully with this final edition of the pageant, let this be my legacy and the legacy of all the members of the board of judges that will be able to make a difference in the lives of the members of the LGBTQ community. So I noticed that everyone is actually kind of been sitting for a while. Since I'm a physical therapist, I'm an advocate of relaxing, the value of relaxation. So can I have your participation, please? Let's take a deep breath, breathe into your nose, and exhale through your mouth 3 times. And again, one more time. And for the 3rd time, as you exhale, make it prolong furthermore, because with that, it's a guarantee that we release more of the carbon dioxide left inside our lungs. The residual oxygen, again. There you go. Thank you so much. And one more time. Let's do it one more time. At the same time, shoulder shrugs back and forth and forward. There you go. How do you feel? Way a lot better, right? Okay, anyway, going back, like I said, I've been in the States for more than 20 years, and I was born here in Cebu City, and I was privileged enough to be given a chance to work in the States. That is why, as part of my giving back to the community, that's why I'm here. And hopefully, if you allow me, and if I'll be given a chance to really do my share, making a difference, let's do this all together. Okay, thank you so much. And what else do I have to say? This is actually, this pageant is closest to my heart. Because when I was, back then, more than 30 years ago, by the way, I'm the oldest candidate in this batch. I'm turning 50 next year. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thanks to my doctors. And thanks, of course, to my prayers and belief in oneself. But anyways, going back to my story, more than 30 years ago, I was given a chance to go to the States after working hard and being a scholar from University of San Carlos Boys School, exclusive school for boys, and then I got a scholarship at Cebu Doctors University. My parents were so lucky that I was able to finish school without paying a single cent. And because of hard work, determination, and just believing in myself that maybe someday I can help my family go above the poverty line. And furthermore, I was told by my grandfather that always believe in yourself and never allow anybody to put you down. Because as far as I can remember, my grandfather would always tell me to memorize 1 English word every single day. Thank you so much.
Okay, my question for you is, what has age taught you? Is there a major difference of being trans 20 years ago? What is your main insight?
There is a lot of difference, actually, because when I came home, when I arrived for the screening, I noticed that a lot of the girls are so open, especially in terms of their relationships. They have their boyfriends in tow with them everywhere they go. Back then, during my time, I was not so privileged enough that my boyfriend would be so proud of me, don't show me off. At the same time, nowadays, girls are so out and open with their surgeries. Back then, everything was all natural, everything was God-given. But now I think with the advancement of technology, at the same time the influence of social media, so I guess girls have been more out and about, and a lot of privileges are open to them. So that's why there's a lot of difference.
What advice would you give the youngest contestant of Queen Philippines?
Thank you for that really, really thought-provoking question. The best advice that I could give to each candidate, especially the younger ones, that love yourself. Love yourself more than anyone else, because how can you expect other people to love you when you cannot love yourself? How I learned from this lesson, because I was divorced 3 years ago. Yes, I was divorced. Unfortunately, my husband left me after we had dinner at the height of the pandemic. It was his birthday. I gave him 3 sets of gifts. And then when I came home, I went to the bedroom hoping that I could put on my lingerie, because I know it was his birthday and it was a surprise. But next thing I know, when I stepped out of the bedroom, I saw him carrying 2 luggages. And I said, excuse me, where are you going? And then he said, I'm leaving you. Okay, we just had dinner. I just made a reservation, a sushi place. I gave you 3 sets of gifts, and then you're telling me you're leaving me. Are you going somewhere else? Are you going to be back? And then he said, I'm leaving you for good. Why is that? And he said, because you've been married to your career, you're never married to me. It was tough times for me. My world came in shambles. I reached rock bottom because after he left me with all the debts. Yes, unfortunately. He left me with all the debts, and then my car got repossessed. And then my credit score went down. You know how it is in the States, credit score matters a lot. So and then nobody would even lend me even a single centavo. And then after that, during the pandemic, I had to accept every particular gig just to keep me afloat and just to keep my business afloat. And then what happened was I got sick. One of my vital organs in my digestive tract exploded, and I was in and out of the hospital for a month. I really thought it was the end of the world for me. In just one finger, everything disappeared. My marriage, my career, my business, my life, my health. Honestly, it crossed my mind to end my life. But then, God loves me. My mom appeared in my dream saying, I did not have you in this world just to give up just like that. From then on, I started saying, okay, maybe there's something better after this. And then for some reason, out of nowhere, as I posted on Facebook that I'm just stepping out of Kaiser Permanente because of this and that, first thing in the morning, all my friends, even all the way from high school, started calling, giving me gifts, spending for my transportation, going to my medical checkups. And then I realized I'm loved. I'm loved. I have so many friends. I'm blessed. And then I said, okay, if my husband left me, my ex-husband, I'm sorry, if my ex-husband left me with nothing, I think I'm capable of rising above all these. That's why I've learned from that experience, love yourself, because no one else will. At the end of the day, when all of this are gone, when all of the glory, when all of the lights and everything else, no one else will love you but yourself.
Thank you so much, Filipino community of USA.
Thank you.